next page. So this is very important because especially nowadays people are talking about what? Food crisis, fuel crisis, environmental crisis. You know, all these things are so modern, isn't it? You cannot imagine 2,500 years ago, Buddha already talked about being thankful for the food you receive, for the requisites, we call it. For requisites that we receive, we should be thankful. And also there are now new movement of people talking about abundance. Yeah, I'm sure you all heard of abundance. We talk about, what do you call that? The law of attraction. Actually, all these things are quite interesting, a modern twist, but we will look back at the Buddha's teaching. They're all there actually. The beauty of Buddha's teaching is they're all there. When you talk about law of attraction, talk about abundance, it's all there. Because if you look at Dhammapada, for example, he says, in the Dhammapada, he said that mind is the forerunner of all. So if your mind thinks that something, of course, in the Buddha's way of putting it is to be for the good of all. But if your mind is always thinking of negative things, most likely you will end up getting in trouble. You just try for a few days, you say, I'm going to be sick, I'm going to be sick, I'm going to be sick. I don't like to go to work, I'm going to be sick. I can bet you, first day not so much effect, second day you feel sick already. Yeah, because your mind will tell your body, you can't carry on. And that's, you know, these are the roots of things like depression and difficulties. Yeah? So, even in 2,500 years ago, Buddha is talking about being not wasting things, appreciating the things that we have. Okay? So we sing it, then after that I ask Brother Tham to translate it. It's actually a children's song, but the adults also can sing, no problem. I sing the first verse, the rest are the same tune. So I sing the first verse once, and then we sing again and throughout it again. Thank you, Lord Buddha, Dharma and Sangha, to all who have served me this precious food. Join me from the top, yeah? Thank you, Lord Buddha, Dharma and Sangha, and all who have served me this precious food. May I be thankful, grateful, and mindful to all who have served me this precious food. Thank you, Lord Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, and all who have served me this precious food. May I be thankful, grateful, and mindful to all who have served me this precious food. To all who have served me this precious food. That one I have to make sure I'm okay. So the main message of the song is that whenever we see food, especially it's good to teach young children, don't take more than you can eat, don't waste. When you have the food, don't think every day mommy, daddy will have the food there for you. Because somebody in the world has prepared the food for you. Your mother, your mommy or daddy has come up with the money for you. Or if you earn your own money, you have paid money for it. You think it's your right, but actually a lot of people in the food chain have prepared this food for you. So be thankful, always be mindful and eat. Don't eat too slow and you hold up everybody else. Don't eat so fast that you can't even digest the food. Just take it in the middle. Alright.
其实这首歌呢，含义是非常的好的，它是从食物中呢来反省我们自己。其实早在2500年前呢，佛陀就已经告诉我们，关于我们要感恩、珍惜我们的资源、我们的食物。那么现在我们这个社会呢，我们就可以从我们的汽油的危机环境的危机从中验证到。 其实早在2500年前，佛陀早已经看到这将会发生的。你看，这就是佛陀的智慧那么现在呢，我们的社会有很多这种理论说关于很多吸引力法则其实这个就是跟着佛法的讲法是同一个原理的。怎样说呢？ 如果我们的思想是积极的，我们每天一直在想着积极的事情，我们就会引发出好的事情。反之呢，如果我们每天都是想那些消极的，每次重复，每日重复，每月重复，一直重复，那么消极的事情就会发生。举个例子，如果你说我今天会生病，我会生病，我会生病，你一直重复，第一天可能你没有什么事情，第二天你可能就会病倒了。这个就是吸引力法则哦。那么我在这里要强调一点，就是现在的社会呢，最好是教导我们的孩子不要浪费食物，尤其是你能吃多少你就拿多少，不要浪费了哦。而且我们也有一种心态，就是说我付钱，我喜欢丢就丢啊，这个也是不尽然的，因为世界上的资源呢是根据我们所需求来创造出来的，所以我们要感恩，我们要珍惜，这就是这首歌的精髓哦。
Yes, that's the word I'm looking for. 感恩 very important word. Sometimes we don't 感恩 enough. Yeah? Then we become very self-centered kind of people, and not many people will like us very much. Okay? Okay, the next one we will do, I made to understand that the Chinese choir would like to sing last. So we leave it to the host as their request, and also they like to ask Chief to give a blessing at the end of the session. So hopefully Chief will help us with that. Okay? So just now we sing Sangha, then Sangha, then Sangha. But all of us also Sangha. The Mahasangha is everyone including laymen, but of course we pay our respect to our venerables because they left the home life to pursue enlightenment, to guide us as laymen. Because we, as a layman, our mind always full of clouds. Today a lot of rain. It's so cloudy until rain, the water come down. So our mind is so full of all kinds of greed, defilement because of our worldly situation. We have to take care of our children, we have to take care of our spouse, our responsibilities. So we need Sangha to guide us. Alright? Okay, the next song is called My Destiny. So this song is by Daniel Koch. I believe it is in the CD as well. It's in the CD and the book. And this is a very good song to teach children because it gives a message that children should know that their destiny, their future is in their hands. It's always something you decide. Wherever you are today in your life, whether you're a young person, old person, do not feel trapped by your circumstances. Because if you look to the Buddha's teaching, you talk about karma, it's something that is not set in cement. We always say it's not something cast in stone, the English will say. You can always change it, no matter what your circumstances are. It is not hopeless. Alright, you need to start from a point of positiveness and work your way upwards, and you can achieve whatever you want. So we translate it, modernize a bit. We have the Buddha's teaching to tell the children you can be what you want to be. So what I'll do is I will sing this song, and then maybe you can follow along the next few verses. We sing along, and those of you who know the song, you just follow along. This is my destiny. I was told I'm in charge of my destiny. That's the message that the Buddha gave to me. I was told I can be what I really want to be. The Buddha said to me, I know in my heart that my journey may be long, and karma may stop me from running. I'll never give up, I'll continue to be strong, and always be hardworking. I was told I can live almost perfectly. That's the message that the Buddha gave to me. I was told I am brave and can act most mindfully. The Buddha said to me, I know that sometimes I will stumble and I'll fall, yet karma may help me recover. I'll never give up, I'll continue standing tall. I'll grow to be much stronger. I was soul, I'm in charge of my destiny.